right now, I have been using ChatGPT for some time.
Mhm.
So it's getting really smarter about my business
Okay.
because I've been feeding a lot of data to it.
Mhm.
Even though they don't have access to the internet, but because the data I've been feeding to it,
Mhm.
so it gets smarter. I don't have to say too many stuff.
Oh, wow.
The AI gets it. They can take whatever data and show you a chart in a matter of seconds.
Maybe you still need like you said, someone to proofread it to check if there's no mistakes, or maybe make sure the data is good before feeding it.
Well, those are sort of thing I think you still need a human
Mhm.
to audit it, right? To
Right.
verify. You don't let the machine just grab any data.
Yes.
So there's always a human factor, I think.
Hi, Matt. Welcome. And today we're gonna talk about AI, talk about your work, your business. But before we get to that, please tell everybody about you.
Well, thank you, MD, inviting me to be part of your podcast. Wow, this is really exciting with the AI stuff. For me, my background has been entrepreneur for many years and actually started with a tech background. I got my electrical engineering from Cal Poly, and then I worked at many major corporation, IBM, AT&T,
Wow.
and I was a senior product manager at Oracle. I built the CRM for Fortune 500 and worked with many different startups. And actually, this is really sort of exciting because I see this is sort of the inflection point everyone has been waiting for when you talk about AI and digital transformation.
And you have your business called eZ-XPO. So what is it about?
Yeah, and eZ-XPO has the vision about creating what we call the AI X network now with the AI, but even before the AI, we had the whole vision about helping companies to create your virtual collaborative network or your digital network ecosystem. It's based on two think tank reports back actually over 2020 and 2021. There were two think tank reports, one from McKinsey and also MIT. Basically says if you want to have a hybrid growth, you gotta have your own digital ecosystem. Well, guess what? We've been working on that for many years. That basically all these think tank reports basically confirmed that you gotta have your digital network ecosystem.
Yeah, I think like you said, this is probably the future. I really like, this company, and as you can see, I do most of my shows online. So this is really something I think is the future.
Yeah.
And you also have your newsletter, right, on LinkedIn, where you talk about AI.
Yes. We also have our newsletter. Now, we just started early this year, and because I recognize that there's just so much to talk about.
Yes.
So instead of me actually doing all sort of webinars, I think this is the best way to get it out so that everyone can read what we have at your leisure and then actually catch up with the technologies. What we do is mostly try to come up with sort of a outside the box thinking, right? Not just the Me Too stuff. So and that is really exciting. And actually one thing about writing newsletter is that it also helped me to think outside the box as well.
Yes. Yes.
Because when you try to we think about what you want to write, you kind of think, let me think about that.
That's
So
true.
it's a win-win-win for everybody.
Yes.
I'm actually going to be launching a couple ebooks
Okay.
on the AI stuff. I think that's going to be really exciting.
Wow.
Yeah, it's going to be probably later this month because, I went to Amazon.com. I actually did my research. There's not a whole lot of
Oh, wow.
AI ebooks that really talks about, well, you heard about ChatGPT, everybody gets it, right?
Yes.
But if you look at from a higher perspective, right? Let's say you are a startup, you are SME, or you are nonprofits. The big question is, how are you going to leverage the AI to do more with less? And that's really what I want to do with the ebooks and maybe a combination of podcasts as well. But
Yes. Yes.
this has really opened up I mean, it's just a lot of things that going to help many different organizations. And my theme for this year, it's about do more with less.
Do more with less.
And
Wow.
obviously the AI is becoming the core component for it. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, your newsletter is very successful, more than 2,000 subscribers already. And the ebook, actually, that's a great idea. Let me know when that's out. I'm gonna definitely get one. I'm very interested in AI right now, and having someone like you who's already, you have a business in the AI field. So it's good to have someone like you write that ebook. And also the podcast is actually a great idea. If you can make an AI podcast, that would be awesome. You already have the newsletter, you already have an ebook. The next step is the podcast, the AI podcast.
Well, guess what?
Yeah.
You're absolutely right on. One of our strategy is I've been rethinking about all the technologies that is under our platform umbrella. And guess what? One of the key function is podcasts.
Yes.
Well, we fully integrated with Zoom inside our platform.
Okay.
So that we can actually do podcasts inside our platform. But the cool thing about this is that we can, it's always on. People can always go in and our virtual auditorium and have an ongoing discussion. So that's another way of doing podcasts.
So you have your company, you do AI hybrid event. What is AI hybrid event?
Yeah. So can I share my screen?
Yes, please.
This is sort of it's kind of evolutions of everything's happening in the last, I guess, 5 to 10 years.
Okay.
Obviously, hybrid is becoming the new norm, right?
Right.
And part of our strategy is that this is actually, you can see that on my LinkedIn banners
Yes.
on the cover. And those are 3 things that we really focus on because we feel that these are the low-hanging fruits that every company can tap into, even though they may sound that they might have it, but the truth is most companies not doing it.
Yes.
That's what I found out by just talking to many different companies. Like for instance, the hybrid events and work. Well, guess what? We're the only company. Actually,
Wow.
it's kind of funny that you do a Google. I'm obviously done my Google's research. Most companies are just doing hybrid events. We're the only company actually combined two together. Now the funny thing is that we more than just combine them together. We actually turn them to a what we call, you can see that, a traffic engine 24/7. So that first tagline is loaded with with sort of the concept and the strategy and the benefits all in one. It sounds like a hype tagline, but it's not. And let me explain that as well. Well, we all know that everybody's doing hyper events and work, right? But here's an example. This is a number that I know there's still a lot of company pushing for in-person
work. Yes.
work.
I can't believe that, because I'm like, hey, the world has changed. You cannot force people to go physically. You have to be hybrid.
When I read all these headline, it just amazed me, right?
Yes,
People still, even tech company, of course, as you know. I mean, there's certain function you need to be in there, right?
Yes.
I mean, like banking. If you're a clerk, you gotta be there.
Yes.
You gotta be there. But like manufacturing, I can see that.
Yes.
But a lot of works, you can actually work virtually, remotely, anywhere, anytime. So I'm not gonna get into that. This is sort of the numbers I actually done with the research, and you can see it is pretty obvious that almost 100%, right, it's gonna be both hybrid events and work. Wow. And that is the trend. I don't think it's gonna go back anytime soon.
No, it's not.
Even though there are pockets of department might be go back like a full-time, who knows. But one thing I realized that there's only one thing it's missing to glue those two pieces together, the hybrid events and work. That is the digital collaboration. That sounds like a tech term, but it's true. When I say digital collaboration, it's more like it's more than just collaboration engagement, but actually more like a digital transformation. So in order to take a full advantage and benefits hybrid events at work, you really need a common platform that support all these activities. And the way you do it, it's very simple. Let me show you. So you gotta have a platform that can support all these functions. Even though you support all these functions, you may ask the question, how do you entice people to come back to the same place every single day, every single week? What if Microsoft 365 tomorrow and tells you, hey, the more you use Microsoft 365 tomorrow, the more leads and traffic you will get. Man, everybody will be jumping on it, right?
Yes. I will.
Free leads, free traffic. Why not? Right? Already got the Microsoft Office on my desktop, right?
Yes.
And obviously that is not going to be true anytime soon. But in our platform, it's 100% true, because when you come into our platform, that you can do expo, conference, even podcasts, training, job fair, contest. If you don't do events, you can do virtual office, and even AI is fully integrated into a platform. That is almost 99%. I always say almost.
Okay.
There's always, but I would say even 90%. That's amazing, right? So if you provide multiple use cases to any company, people will move, right? The best example is ChatGPT.
Yes.
Man, that is like
it's like a tsunami, like 100 million
100 million
users
eyeballs
in less than
Google.
7 days. In less than
60 days.
Yeah.
Because it's a highly productive tool.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So when you have enough use cases, enough benefits, practical training, practical use cases, people will move.
Yes.
And that's really a revelation to all companies, right? I mean, OpenAI, how many people really knew about OpenAI? That's like a tiny startup compared to Google, right?
Yeah.
But
I didn't know about them before ChatGPT. I didn't know about
yeah.
OpenAI.
Well, yeah, for us, we knew about them way back because we were looking for AI solutions. So we
Okay.
did look at OpenAI as a possible solution because they had an open source, and same thing for Google. But this is really I would say a major disruptors because nobody has done anything like that in
Yes.
the last 20 years.
Yes. I even don't think people realize how big this is, how a big moment
Yeah, yeah.
we are living
So
right now.
right. So this is when we talk about AI hybrid events and work, we really talk about multiple things. Now, the AI is obviously exploding in multiple dimensions. There are multiple use cases. There are many startups opening up every single day. It's just amazing. Now, one area that we have seen the potential is the search engine optimization booster.
Okay.
Now, this is a chart show you how much it costs, right, to have a SEO retainer fee, which is fairly expensive, right? Not every company can afford it.
Yes, very expensive.
And guess what? With the AI, we can save 80-90% of that. So that's exactly what we've done. We are leveraging the ChatGPT. We're fully integrated into our platform so that we can create what we call the custom SEO content based on your meta tags, and then we can push out to your website. Now, now that is amazing. Not just one company, but as many companies you want in our network every single day, every single week.
Wow.
Now that is a game changer.
Yeah, this is huge. If you can, yeah,
Because
this is huge. Can create a lot of traffic.
yeah, that is what we really want to focus on, how we can use the AI to totally disrupt the traditional model. And this is one of them. Now, the other one is what we call the social booster. Now, this is another one, because I know that everyone is facing the challenges of finding the next customer. And the only way to get the next customer is, first of all, you got to have traffic, right?
Yes.
You got to have traffic, but not just any traffic, but qualified traffic.
Yes.
That is challenging.
Yeah.
Well, now we got the SEO that will take care at least half of the equation, or 30%. And then we got the social booster, which is taking care of this 40%. What this is basically a AI social networking application that empowers everyone to create AI content and be able to schedule it and post it to all social networking, not just one day, but every day, not just one company, but many companies. Now, that is another game changer. Now, what we have done here is basically, I call it, this is the AI power features, right?
Right.
We already launched the SEO booster. We already launched the social networking. And there are two other apps. It's really amazing. Those are we call the AI, custom AI chatbots. And that basically help. It's like similar to any chatbot, but this is AI. So they'll really be able to take your private data sets, and then the AI will read it and constantly improve the response, and that basically help convert the traffic into leads. Now, the more you think about this is the big picture is this. This is really the big picture.
Wow.
And this is what call the AI customer success journey.
Mm.
Now, my background is CRM. So in customer relationship management, there's really about 3 stages for every customer to the whole journey. Obviously, the first one is the customer acquisition, which is what I mentioned about how we can help pull more organic traffic and leads, and then you convert those traffic into support, and then you nurture the customer, and that's the middle part. And then obviously, just like anything else, nobody buys the first time. They read the whatever. It will take a couple cycles, and
Yeah.
that's where all these hybrid events, podcasts, and all these education will come in. And then you turn them to be a champion, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's the whole cycle. And no company that I know of has all the pieces. And
Wow.
the only one that I think close to it is probably Salesforce.
Salesforce, yes, probably.
Yeah, because they got the Salesforce App Exchange. It's sort of the first step and the second step in a way. And they're constantly feeding the right information, right? I mean, Salesforce App Exchange is the core engine for the $1 trillion growth. What we have done, right? We're a startup, right? So we're basically trying to leverage all the AI components and fixing all the missing links. You can see all the yellow highlighter, all the missing links.
Yeah.
And this is how we can help every company, because I've seen companies waste a lot of money on the front end and don't get anything out of it.
Yeah.
Now, with our system, that basically will change the traditional model. We're actually disrupting the whole thing, as you can see. So this is, I mean, all these market prices, we can save company like 80-90%. That's amazing, right? If you can, and then we're the sort of a challenging environment, because you got the stagflation, right?
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, almost every price gone up.
Yep.
We're the only one that are actually helping everyone to save money.
That's true. Everybody is increasing their prices.
Everyone is increasing. But I think it was yesterday or the day before, I didn't realize that even Eventbrite, they actually sort of increased the price. It used to be free, right, for everything. Now I believe that they will only let you to have a free the first 100 users is free, and after that they're gonna charge you. You see the problem?
Yeah.
Now our platform is probably the only one actually save everyone lots of money. Yeah. The last time I checked was, here's sort of give you an example. $65,000 for 25 customers. Even $6,000, that's a lot, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I really think we're at an inflection point. Obviously, AI, it's about helping companies to do more with less. And I think our strategy is a great example of that, right?
Wow. Thank you for this presentation. It's really, so you did a lot of study here, a lot of analysis. So when did you start this company?
Well, we started the company over 10 years ago. At that time, we were trying to figure out a growth hacking strategy to get more customers and get traction. And at that time, I was with another business partners at a trade show. And then at that time, the trade show, I'm talking about physical trade show. It wasn't a whole lot of traffic. it wasn't a whole lot of good return on investment.
Yeah.
And it wastes a lot of time and money.
Yeah.
So we figured, oh man, we got to figure out something out. Well, we started the virtual, and that's how we sort of started. But obviously, now it's become very clear that you, no matter what it is, you got to have a virtual component.
Yeah.
And the virtual component is not, this is sort of how we are well positioned in the marketplace, because you should think about the AI piece, right? The AI is about data. If you don't have data, there's no AI.
Yeah.
And without AI, there's no future.
Yeah.
Our vision about having it ongoing 365 days, it is the reality that everyone needs to have. Because if you just have a one-off event, guess what? You lose the data. Without data, how do you train the AI?
Yeah.
It's not gonna get smarter, right?
Yeah.
So I think every company needs to rethink their overall strategy, because first and foremost is how can we do more with less?
Yes.
That's a big challenge. I don't think if you don't have AI, I really don't think how you can do more with less without AI.
Yeah, that's true. How
Yeah,
can we do more with less? Wow.
yeah,
This
yeah.
is I really like your company. Just for the first time, I'm, talking to you, all these presentations as someone who do a lot of virtual stuff. I just feel the potential of this one, all these hybrid events, trying to connect, if physical event with a virtual one, and you have the platform, also the social, what you're doing, having to post in different social media platform at once. And yeah, it's a lot of benefit of what you're doing.
Yeah, we really try to find a solution that can, because be honest with you, we were struggling at the beginning because we didn't have the front end. The front end, because a lot of customers asking, oh, can you help promote my events?
Yes.
I didn't have a good answer to that, right? I mean, it's just like you don't ask Zoom to promote your event.
That's true.
Right?
That's true.
I mean, just it just you don't ask. Well, I guess Eventbrite, they do have some ads there to charge you, right? I mean, for sure.
Yeah.
But now we have these two key components that can really get some real traction, because if you have, let's say, 10, 20 companies within your network, right? Everyone push the SEO blog posts, and then they can take the same blog post and feed it to all social networking. Then you can have 20 times 2 or times 3 every single day. That would be massive content and traffic. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So this whole I mean, you think about it, this whole collaborative strategy is really the key, because one of the big challenges I see is, especially the mom and pop, they all try to work in silos, but we all know you gotta have a community, and that's what we try to provide, all the key components to help everyone to create your niche community. That's the whole idea.
It's a great idea, actually. So for podcasting and YouTubers, as you know, YouTube is very big and podcast also is growing. How your company could help like people, doing podcasting and YouTube?
Yeah, I know a lot of people are doing the YouTube, and obviously that would be a great way to start on the front end. well, you got to bring all the people with, with a common interest first, right?
Right.
Once you do that, then you might want to consider the second layer of deeper relationship. And that's where our platform comes in.
Yeah.
And you don't have to charge attendees for anything. But the cool thing about this is that you got the front end. You need to protect yourself, so to speak, right?
Right.
I mean, those social networking can shut down your account anytime if
Yes.
something goes wrong, right?
Right.
So I learned a lot from a lot of social media agency that you gotta have a way to, as soon as you get them, you need to have a sort of your private network. And this is where we can come in to help all these YouTubers and podcasts, and you can have the second layer. This is where you can actually provide a deeper relationship, and some of them may be your sponsor or even exhibitor. Our price point is really low. It's not like charging people a lot.
Yeah, that's gonna be really interesting. I like that. Once someone build an audience, then you can help them have a deeper relationship.
Yeah. So this is sort of let me just try to give you some idea. So let's say private X network, right? This is, let's say this is yours. You can have the first one for any industry, maybe for everybody, and then the second and third will be you can even resell it to other sponsor. I call this is the digital Airbnb version.
Wow.
So the whole idea is to sort of build out your network ecosystem by niche, right? If your niche is in the AI or Metaverse or whatever, you can have one AI in the primary, and then second would be something else, and then you can host event there. Once you actually have good traction, I think you should be able to get sponsor to pay for it. Yeah. So this is another way of building out your network. Now we have multiple networks already. Let me just share with you. We are actually launching multiple networks. We call the AIX network. So this is one. This is for healthcare and wellness.
Wow, this is good. Stay healthy 365.
Yeah. So this is sort of, if I were to tell somebody who doesn't know anything about our platform, this is what I would, this is the picture I would show them.
Okay.
This basically, our platform is all the pieces you see here is all combined together. Like Tech Talk, Eventbrite, Udemy, Salesforce, YouTube, and Slack all combined together.
That's powerful. That's a lot of leads, a lot of traffic here.
Yeah. So I've been at Alignable, which is another local business network, for some time, and I bump into all these healthcare coaches. And they say, "Oh, you should launch this." Everybody jump, excited, and I've been sort of waiting to get all the feedback, and then we gotta do something. I think, and if you look around, there's absolutely none out there for health care and wellness.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
It is amazing, though.
That true is amazing. That's true.
I thought, when people just talk about all these stuff, exercise, weight loss, guess what? This is what I found. 90% of them are just having their own website. This is what I call silos. 99% are running in silos. Oh, I'm happy. I put it on my website. I do my weight loss. I do my yoga, whatever. But here's the thing, right? You need to have see, when I talk to some of these folks, Some have an amazing technology on stem cells and all these heavy stuff. I have no idea what it is. And I first thing I asked this question: how do you build trust?
Yep.
You talk about somebody's health, you know? I mean, seriously, you gotta build trust, right?
Yeah.
Build trust is not like sending an email and, oh, I get it. You don't do that, right?
Right.
So that's why you need to build trust by having education, interviews, testimonial, all kind of stuff, not just one time, but over and over again. So this is the network. I see the potential. Same thing for financial, same issue. But anyway, this is where I'm heading. I have another network on.
So this network, everyone can join them?
Everyone can join, yes. There are exhibitors. My goal is to have multiple networks in different interests so that we can cross promote. My whole idea is you got to build out your community. I would suggest for all the YouTubers out there, this is the time to build out your community with AI.
Yes.
I know that YouTube is great, might be making a lot of money, but this, you got to find some things, you got to find a community that you can have better control.
Yes.
Not to lose out.
Yes.
If they change the requirement, oh, we cannot do blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep, that's it.
You may have millions of followers, might be gone in one day.
They might be gone. Yep, that's true.
So no one is immune to that. You know, same thing in Facebook. They just don't say, you know, same thing in Twitter or whatever, any social networking.
Yeah.
So, but you know, you sort of need to have a, whatever you want to call it, backup plan or whatever. But I think this is your private network, right? That you set whatever policy, right? You have more freedom to do everything you want.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the whole idea.
Hi guys, please don't forget to subscribe if you didn't do it so far. You can check my YouTube channel, my Udemy courses, my Amazon store. Let's take a look. This is my YouTube. If you're not subscribed so far, go ahead, hit the subscribe button. You can like, comment, and share. And you can see here my courses on Udemy, my Amazon store, and you can watch all the other videos you like. And here, if you go on Udemy, you can see some of the courses I have here. The complete course on top 41 legit ideas to make money today, ultimate Amazon leadership principle masterclass, a brief beginner's guide to gaming, a brief introduction about America, a great course, starting a business in America as a foreigner. That's a great course with a partnership with Augusta Massey, and Solar System 101 course for all level. This is one of the latest course I have, one of the highest rated course on Udemy. Don't forget to check it out. So this is a snapshot of the solar system course, just the introduction. You can take a look here. And I started with a quote from Neil deGrasse Tyson, also ended this introduction with that quote. You can also check my Amazon store at amazon.com/shop/online-campus-school. These are some of the Amazon products I use and or I can recommend some top pick products. For example, you can see here, this is a list of products I use in producing online campus school videos. Some headphones, microphone, USB, lightning, green screen, laptops, a lot of small equipment that I use. Laptop stand, that's very good for the cooling of your laptop. Anyway, just link in the description. Don't forget to check it out. All right, back to the video. What a great idea. So talking about AI, what are some of the AI tools you use, and what do you think? What do you think?
That's a great example. This one right here, I'm gonna share with you. Yeah, I want to share this really cool AI applications. As you can see, I've been using it. This is called Gamma,
Okay.
and I will share the link for you, for everyone.
Okay.
Okay. I will share the link. Yeah, please. It's free.
Okay.
The amazing part of this application is that it will allow you, will create a slide deck in a matter of minutes. This is the AI bootcamp I did earlier, you can see. And it did, obviously you have to go back and edit it, but it did a lot of back-end work, but you have cost me hours if I had to do it manually, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this is what I'm saying. The AI, it's a super high, really productive tool that everybody should be using it. Now you can go off and work on something else, right?
Yeah.
It's like having like an intern and working for you.
So Gamma, this is called Gamma.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I share the link there. Yeah, please do use the link.
Yeah, I'm gonna add it in the description of the video.
Yeah, and then you can use it. The other AI application I strongly suggest is this amazing. Everybody talk about Mid Journey, but this is even better. It's free.
Leonardo.
Leonardo. It's another look at all these pictures. It is amazing.
All these are AI generated?
These are all AI generated. Look at those pictures. It just amazed me. Every time I don't use it more often now because I'm just so busy with other stuff. But every time I log into this portal, I say, oh my goodness. Just amazing. So seriously, I mean, there are positive than negatives, but I see more positive than negatives.
Okay.
Now, just for your audience, we are actually launching an AI bootcamp for anyone interested in, because one of my goal is to start a new AI agency, just like digital marketing agency.
Yes.
We can have an AI agency.
Yes.
Because everybody needs to help a lot of folks.
Yep.
I cannot do it all.
Yep. Yeah.
So I'm offering this as an AI bootcamp. Not only you will have the training, you would have all the tools. It's business in a box. AI business in a box. Yeah. So this is another amazing thing.
So the bootcamp is gonna be an online event?
Online and live.
Okay.
Through Zoom inside our platform.
Okay.
And I will walk you through everything about AI at the beginning, but then I will dive into specific, like what we just went over, some of the business challenges, how we can solve those problems with our AI applications. You will have hands-on training as well.
Oh, wow.
So by the end, this is a 8 weeks weekend. By the end of the bootcamp, you should have enough basic concepts and, most important, the training and the tool to get your AI business started, because it's wide open. This is we are really at an early stage. You think about the internet, right? 20 years ago, we were at that early stage of the AI. But this time is even crazier.
Yeah, this like the internet revolution, but 10 or 100 times.
100 times.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. It's just but anyway, yes. It's really exciting. I strongly encourage everyone to start, at least to get something going.
Yes. So you just showed us two tools here, Gamma and Leonardo. So in 2023 is a lot of ChatGPT and Google Bard. Do you think those are the best AI tools right now?
There are many large language model coming out. There's one from Meta. It's open source. I would say at this point, ChatGPT is still the best. I prefer ChatGPT better than Google Bard.
Okay. Wow.
Google Bard has some advantages because they own the search engine.
Yes, they own Google, they own
they have access to all the data.
They have all the data. Yes.
Yeah, but other than that, I mean, they all have positive and negatives. And there's another one. Let me just share with you here. This is the one that actually Google invests billions of dollars.
Claude.ai. Wow.
This is another powerful one. Let me tell you the real use case I did most recently, actually 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
I had an opportunity to respond to a federal grants proposal.
Wow.
And I'm not a good grant proposal writer.
Yep.
By all means. But I was brave enough to try the ChatGPT, Google Bard, and this one. All three combined. You think about like all three AI engines combined together helped me to pull together an almost perfect federal grant proposal in less than 2 hours.
Wow. Wow.
That is the power.
That's a great example. Wow.
I don't care what other people say about AI.
That's a great example because writing grant is very complex, actually.
Very complex.
Yeah, it's not easy.
It is not easy at all. Yeah. It was like I was like working with like 3 professional grant writers in front of me.
Yeah.
Here's this. How do you use that? It was kind of fun too, you know, I tell you.
So do you think that Claude, this AI chatbot, is also as good as ChatGPT?
You know,
or not yet?
It's hard to say. I would say it does have some potential. I think the length of actually has more capacity. But one thing I realized that you need to train the AI model. Right now, I have been using ChatGPT for some time. So it's getting really smarter about my business.
Okay.
Because I've been feeding a lot of data to it. Even though they don't have access to the internet, but because the data I've been feeding to it, so it gets smarter. I don't have to say too many stuff.
Oh, wow.
The AI gets it. That's the amazing part. And you really have to spend time to train the model, right? They're like intern. They need to get trained, right? But it's worth it. It's definitely worth it.
Yeah, that's a great advice because you are one of the first person I hear talking about that, to train the model, because a lot of people do prompt engineering, asking the AI. But like you said, if you can spend time to feed it a lot of data about your projects, your business, then it's it knows you now. It's like it's like your personal assistant now.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, by the way, it's free.
It's free. Yeah.
You cannot beat that.
Yeah. It's a free personal
and it's
assistant.
on demand. Even you hire an intern, they're not ready for you 24/7, right?
Yeah.
So you cannot beat that. But anyway, yes.
So do you think AI, what are some of the jobs that are going to be impacted or replaced by AI?
Impacted by AI, anything that can automate it, like call center agents, there will be they don't need call center agents anymore. Yeah, seriously. There are a lot of jobs that are manually done. They're not going to be around too long. I mean, the copywriting, I mean, you've seen some impact already, right? I mean, people start to using AI to do a lot of copywriting.
Right.
But I think you still need someone to edit it.
Yes.
I mean, it doesn't do 100%.
Yes.
I would say the challenge is that you gotta now we're in the competing with the machine, right? You cannot compete with machines by doing specific tasks. It's no match.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
This is a supercomputer machine.
Yep.
They already read billions of books. How can you compete?
No, you can't.
No match.
Yeah.
We have to look at it from an architecture point of view. That's where we bring the value, and that's why I will be offering new ideas in my new ebooks, where we can share some of the value. One of the things that I can see are the AIX network, right? That we can share the value, because we can capture the data, we can learn more, we can provide more values. The other thing that we want to do is to launch a virtual book expo with AI to it. So if you're an author, have a virtual booth, we can take your ebooks and upload and create a custom AI chatbot for you.
Oh, wow.
So before people buy the book, they can ask any question they want.
Wow.
Those are some of the fun projects I'm super excited to launch. Any book publishers, anyone, come talk to me.
Yeah, that's a great
Because
idea, actually.
I have the platform already. You just need to just lay anything else, right? We need the ecosystem.
And people are publishing books all the time, so that's gonna be a great market for you.
Oh yeah, that's a great market.
So like, look at data analysts. You talked about data and the AI feeding data. Will AI be able to do data analysis more than like replace some data analyst?
Oh yeah, absolutely. AI can do all kinds of data analysis. In fact, ChatGPT already done it. I want to show the latest GPT 4.0 already show you. They can take whatever data and show you a chart in a matter of seconds.
Wow, show you the chart. Wow.
Yeah, real time.
Wow. Maybe wow. Maybe you still need like you said, someone to proofread it, to check if there's no mistakes, or maybe make sure the data is good before feeding it.
Well, those are sort of thing I think you still need a human to audit it, right? To verify. You don't let the machine just grab any data.
Yes.
So there's always a human factor, I think. But I think the cool thing is that once someone actually verified the task, verify the workflow, then they become super productive, because it will just run the system billion times.
Oh, this is a big time. It's a big time. So you also talk about the metaverse, and the Facebook is very big into the metaverse. So how do you see the future of the metaverse?
Yeah, I think the metaverse is still the future, but I don't think the timing is everything, right?
Yes, yes.
I think the timing will be driven by practical use cases.
Yes.
And practical benefits.
Yes, that's true.
And I talked to metaverse providers. But right now, AI is the one that provides more benefits.
Yes, yes, and it's
At
so
the end of
easy,
the day,
so easy to use. You just go in, you type in the chat box. You don't need any training to use an AI.
yeah.
So easy. Everybody can
Yeah,
use.
you don't have to pay like $3,000 VR goggle, you know. My goodness, who wants to spend that money?
Yeah.
Right. So, but I think the AI will produce a better metaverse.
Yes.
In fact, I've seen it. You can just type something, you just create something on the fly.
Mhm.
On the fly.
Yes. Yes. The
I
metaverse
think
next.
that's that I think that will be the future.
Mhm.
But the biggest problem with metaverse is the integration with all the so many different standards.
Mhm.
It has not worked out yet.
Mhm.
So
And
now you got the Apple come with a VR, you got
yeah.
Meta come with a VR.
Yep.
Wow, you see the problem, right?
Yep.
Everybody gonna argue, right?
Yep.
What is the common standard?
Yep.
So my take on this is that it's coming, but let me focus on AI.
Yes. That's true. AI gonna be above all the things. Yes. You're gonna
But
have.
AI even gonna make metaverse even more easier to do.
Yes. Yeah, obviously, thank you for sharing all of that. You are a very successful person. You, like you said, you have a background working for Fortune 500 companies, IBM, Oracle, and you build a very successful business on eZ-XPO. So for people having hard time, people are getting laid off sometime in the tech field, AI is here. What advice do you have for people to build a successful life?
There's a lot of changes happening in the environments in
Yeah.
every industries. I think we gotta focus on you can do right now,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
Um, I think the way AI, there's unlimited opportunities. This is why I want to launch the AI boot camps to train people.
Mhm.
Those of you might be want to looking for a new opportunity. This AI could be your opportunity to tap on and start your AI agency. Yeah, I think once you actually have the experience in the training and some, I think it would be better moving forward because AI is not going to disappear.
Yep. Yep. It's here to stay.
It is here to stay, and
Here to stay.
every single day.
Yeah.
I've seen it already.
Yeah, I like that. You're giving people hope. They can take that AI bootcamp. And I
Mhm.
like the idea of having AI agency. That's awesome. People can be freelancer doing AI or build their own
Yeah,
agency, like digital marketing agency, which is great. That's a great advice.
thank you.
So yeah, so thank you, Matt, for being here. I know you probably very busy, so you talked about a lot of things today, talking about your company, AI, ChatGPT. But one famous thing I can remember is trying to do more with less, which is
Absolutely.
which is one of the principles you've been trying to repeat.
Hmm.
You built, so yeah, so I hope we can do this again next time where we can dive deep into more of the AI tools. So thank you for being here.
Thank you very, very much for your time as well. And I look forward to collaborating with you and everyone.
Thank you. All right.